Greetings, fellow Inquisitors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld: Inquest of the Dead. Episode 65, Keeping a Lid on Chaos. I think the worst of the threat is over. Bryzett's going to need the most medical attention, which I noted. I know. And I'm on. We're definitely going to want the inside wall rebuilt ASAP. Because, without it, we'll have very upset sleepers. So, Kadath, I'm going to have you start working on that wall. Rascal, get out of the stink. Sloan will patch you. And then everyone haul things to where they need to be. Now, I want to... This is still inside, so we can put corpses in there. This is still inside, so we can put corpses in there. This is all of my... Actually, all of my death boxes, except for this one, which is unfinished, have wall integrity, so that's good. So given that they had at least 6 Doomsday launchers, that could have gone a lot worse. So Rascal and Bryzett are the big bleeders. Sakura's wrapping up Nobla's tending. Zoshi, you go to Bryzett. What is that? Mauled? Okay, that's fine. And yeah, there's some shamblers to clean up and like a Doomsday launcher to haul, but like apart from that, it's pretty chill right now. I mean, we have some repairs to effect. But nothing a little elbow grease won't fix in a decent amount of time. And the fact that all of our corpse boxes are intact are great. And I would also go so far as to say the change of the flooring here works perfectly. The issue with all of it being floored up in haygrass is it creates a wall of fire, which becomes impassable for the shamblers. But leaving a crisscross pattern for them to traverse allows for the thing to still work. Is this still a room? Yeah, they're all a room. Every single kill box, death box is a room. Corpse hauling is definitely the highest priority. Oh, a solar flare. Corpse hauling is definitely the highest priority right now, so that we don't have to kill anything twice. The barracks is an extremely impressive barracks again. And there is some people coming back. I knew there would be. I mean, there was simply too many corpses to perfectly prevent that. I don't know what... No, Name went to sleep. Who's shooting? Chimix is bleeding. Who just took a shot? Ow. Okay. More high priority haul issues. Yeah, okay. I got it. You get up there. Sakura is done with her husband. Or fiancé. I don't love this idea because it will cause a lot of issues, but I'm gonna set a fire here to help remove some corpses, because otherwise all these guys are gonna resurrect, and that might be worse than just putting out a few fires. Hydrate. Cheers. Yo, why aren't you fire extinguishing? You're just standing there? Like you don't know what a fire is? Alright, Bryzit is, I think, out of the woods. No longer bleeding or something? Yeah, no longer bleeding. So switch to Chimic, and then go back to Bryzit. I hear some rezzers. Noted. And Rascal, you're no longer bleeding? No. Good. So good. We'll head down there and finish them off while Sloan and Rascal haul these guys to a no-res spot. I've already... Yeah, I already have all of my, all of my bonuses are done. Pinhole for light. And we'll have to kill those guys twice, but, you know, all in all, it could have gone a lot worse. Alright, here... Maybe you? One of these guys are rezzing. I'm going to leave this door propped open temporarily because the solar flare is making it hard to, well, not strip, shit. The solar flare is making it hard to open up the auto doors. They're slow as a result. Oh boy, alright. Is everyone good? So we're missing a nose. Rascal, do you have, you don't have the psi focus for it. And probably Sakura doesn't either. Definitely not. Okay, got it. Bryzit. Really disappointed in you as a brawler. Like, my goodness, you didn't do anything. And then Nabla, you're gonna get the Hellcat rifle. I do hear them resurrecting. Okay, got it. See it. God, they're rezzing fast. I feel like I just killed you. Stay down. Doesn't help that it's like solar flare at 3 in the morning. Makes everything hard to haul and move and stuff. Why was Bryzit so bad? Nah, just not a high-level psi focus. High-level Psycaster or anything like that. Also, probably mace over sword. Probably has something to do with it. You know, for naked shamblers, sharp is definitely preferred. Blunt is good against high armor targets. Sharp, it's good against low armor. So, I'm sure it's a combination of all that stuff, but either way, I, like, told Bryzit to maybe kill 4 shamblers total during that fight, and managed to kill 2 of them, and then, like, collapse. Due to wounds. And surely there's some, like, RNG and stuff in there, but still, it was like, come on now. Okay. That one. Got it. Doing high-level picture stuff. Here. Oh, stay down. Okay, see another one. Sakura draft. To be just like light their corpses on fire. Yeah, that'd be nice. So there's a few in around the farms that need to get murked. What are you doing? Do you see that? Good was standing behind Sakura for no reason. Just like, oh, let me just, like, queue up my attack. Good God, no. So we're almost done cleaning up the corpses, putting them somewhere where they won't revive. And then we can try to put the base back together after all that explosions and stuff. It was nasty. And then the solar flare will, once the solar flares get gone, we'll burn them up. We'll cremate them so that they're not a risk if we have a breach or something. But I do see that there's a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom all the way out. And I'm going to forbid all of the construction. And then I'm going to allow for the construction that is absolutely mission critical. So that when we have granite blocks, we are building what needs to be built first. And then for perimeter security, for our survival. And then after that, I'll put everything else in. So that there's a priority order for construction. Okay. Another problem that we're going to have is solar flare means no NPM, no kitchen, so no food for a bit, unless we eat raw. They'll live. Malnutrition takes a while to add up. Yeah, solar pinhole is pretty nice. I added that as like an extra sidecast because we're light lovers, and from a standpoint of lore, and yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. All right, solar flare is over. We'll be able to eat and be able to cook. Sweet. So I'm going to stop the high priority hauling so that we can actually do construction because and stone cutting. And then I'm going to make, granite's at the top. Good. Free the rat from the freezer. Yep. Sail so will be in the inside zone. I've gotten really good at keeping them alive, though, I must say. Medical treatment. Just checking to make sure none of it's like serious. I'll do a full assessment in a minute. Making sure that we have no permanent injuries that are unaddressed. I know we are missing a nose, but I don't know about any other injuries than that. Alright, this is just an approach. So, for now, I would like to go Shambler 0 at some point. You know, to make sure to have no Shamblers on the map tile. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. But, because we have so many holes in our base, obviously, it's not my high priority. So we're just avoiding this Shambler group, and I'll just zone accordingly. It never rains. It's... Game's like, oh, rain? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Can someone stone cut, please? For the love of God. Shambler 0 is very difficult to sustain. You're not wrong about that. It ain't easy. So the real risk here, I would say, is because we have holes in our walls. The Shambler party, if you think about this, they're doing an attack move type thing, where like they might just zone into our base if our base is pathable. So we really want those walls up. But can the game allow me to go faster? Like, why am I locked into speed 1 right now? I'm not under attack anywhere. Oh, I am! What the hell, Board Drake? You found the only zombie that was on the entire... Oh my god, what the hell? was trying to figure out why aren't you even on a... What? You're so dumb. You're painfully dumb. You're on a automatic flee, and you decided to throw down with the only zombie on the goddamn map tile in melee? Like... Your IQ is in the negatives somehow. I really don't understand how you can be that dumb. He got cornered, but like, how do you get cornered by the only shambler on the entire map tile with a jetpack and a rifle? Like, I just don't. It's insane. It's insane how dumb that is. I can't even calculate. I can't. You're like starving and like got beat up by the only shambler in existence. It really, I mean, you're just a disappointment to our faction. Oh, well, no, maybe not only shambler if you got back up. So I need to turn this off because I'm gonna guess here these shamblers got up because we were trying to cremate them and they just resurrected as we were holding them or something stupid like that. So until these walls are built, this crematorium is a no-go. What were you? Were you you must have been Sanguivate. Yeah, okay. I was wondering about that. I was like, how do we not just kill a shambler? But yeah, Sanguiphage makes sense. So, we are trying to patch the critical holes in the base ASAP. This can be turned back on. So, what are we missing? We're missing here, and here, and there. Oh, I missed a few doors. Yeah, because I forbid the walls, but not the doors. So we're building a whole bunch of pointless doors at the moment. Or not pointless, but... Shut the door to crematorium? No, absolutely not. The room doesn't need shut doors. It needs roofs. It needs to be an inside zone. So shutting the door for a granite door just means it's super freaking annoying to, like, open the door again. It actually increases the chance the shambler resurrects. Because as we're holding the shambler and opening the door, it can resurrect in our arms. Because realistically, it's unlikely, but possible the shambler tries to resurrect between the gap here. It's just the chances of that are like almost none, but not none. But if the door takes a forever to open and close, then the chances go up. Hauling is still high, yeah. Well, actually, no, it's not high. Hauling is normal because we're trying to rebuild stuff. I think that's the only wall that is, like, the most important to replace. And poor Drake, you, like, deserve that illness. I don't even know what to say. Good, I guess. I'm glad you're sick. Like, I'm not really. Okay, so this is enclosed. Yes. Our base is now enclosed. So I'm going to zoom all the way out and allow the remainder of the walls to be built in no particular order. Woken Fighters. A unique legendary weapon as a result of the quest map we bought. Or did. Force bed rest for Drake? It's already forced. He's just stupid. He's just stupid, guys. He's stupid. You can't fix stupid. Don't know what else to tell you. Oh, God, not only did Rhadamant not manage to basically kill the bare minimum of Shamblers in that fight, he broke his armor in the process. Ugh. Insult to injury. Alright. So the avoid zone is changing, depending on where these Shamble Hordes go. Alright, doing the permanent injury. Rise it, it's the same angle scar. It's basically a non-issue. So I think it might just be Chimic's nose. Yep, Chimic's missing a nose. Bordrake is an idiot, so he has a missing brain. But yeah, just a missing nose. It's the only one I need to address. And neither of them have the psi focus for that at the moment. I am high-key tempted to wipe out this horde once they're not standing on a river. Start the fight do it during the day, start it with a Doomsday Launcher, with a full crew, just firing squad, murder them that way. So I intend to do that once we have a few more people recovered and it's daytime, and just go that route. So this will be another crematorium room, eventually. Yeah, it took so long to recruit him and he's this stupid. Yeah, I don't even know. Gate! You want our help. Okay. Kadath, you do it. 10 Kate. They're a candidate for banishment. If they do choose to join. FYI. We just need to stop her bleeding, and then it's like, not my problem. Enjoy! Bye! You alcohol addict psychopath. You can see why she was not high up on my list. Who, Bordrake being a nimble brawler? No. Gourmand, iron-willed, who likes to pig out on food and then get into melee fights with a shamblers that he can't win? Ooh, they're like turning or something. They're maybe not coming right at me. Nobble is full healed. Wow, psychic healing is amazing. Rascal, I'm gonna have you do words of healing on Verizon as well. I might be frustrated with how worthless he was during that fight, but I do want him on his feet. I think I am going to make the choice now to deal with the horde that's up there. So I'm gonna have Wizard, because he's a crafter. I might as well have him like fire once and then go back to work. I'm gonna have him start the fight, blowing that group up, and then the rest of everyone else is gonna be in this kill box. I guess the other brawlers. So for now, because there's going to be a big fight, I'm going to have everyone stay inside and just have good hold the door. Ross, start flaming the thing. There's not a... So, when I know that there's a lot of missing hay grass here. Uh-oh. Go the other way. Ross. What can I do? Sakura, make him invisible, maybe? I guess it's fine. Just run. Nope, they like ballooned out. Because good got close enough. Can I, come on. Come on. Yummy's over here. So that wall is gonna go down quick as well. RCV, prop the door open. Because of all the fire around there, I don't think it's being treated like a valid path anymore. Which is part of the problem. And then we'll have a broken wall there as well. Sloan? No. Who else builds? No one. Really, no one builds. Shoot. Madsy, you come up. So I dropped aggro with them, do that power leap. Go! Oh, RCV was there. And I'm hoping that they... I think it won't work. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to have these shooters just go around and start shooting them down as like a big group. So these walls aren't going to stay up much longer. Oh, they're doing the horde pack cluster again. Hate when they do that. Gather around. It's too bad I can't, like, mass beckon like you would be able to normally. Shamblers just don't follow. Oh, they did breach. Okay. Ross. And they breached over here, too. They actually mined in. That's, like, honestly impressive. I have an idea for this group. Burn him! Well, that won't be an issue. Alright, so Madsy, what do you have? You have agility and blade focus. Let's do adrenaline rush. RCV, you finish off that group. Nabla, you stay on the base and just, like, try to keep things from boiling over. And Kadath, you can Pied Piper them away. It's not the most elegant way. Trying to lead Shamblers to, like, a trap is, like, remarkably difficult. They're not like normal pawns where they will cooperate. They kind of just do what they want, which makes it tricky. No, no, not you, melee. What do you... Okay. Blade focus. Control frenzy. Okay, there we go. Alright, Addy. Let's have you help out Madsy. Now the combat commands I think are on cooldown, the marksman ones. So there's not going to be any benefit there, but that's fine. And I'm pretty sure the shooters have yeah, we're clearing them out. All right, Board Drake. No, you're healing. Zoshi. And then Nabe. All right, big pick. Oh, crap. Sorry, Kadath. Let's have you power leap again to drop aggro and then go report for hospital. Straight to hospital. How did you walk past... Oh, they broke a different hole. That explains it. Alright, Sun Tzu. That group. And we're nearly through. This group is still pissed. I'm surprised they're still aggroed with Kadath. Kadath, quickly light a few corpses on fire. Maybe that will set the box on fire. Ah, crap. And then there's Nabla. After all those repairs, they still broke through. So annoying. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to clear the horde out, but it was like too soon since we lost too many sections of our walls, you know, at the end of the day. But it's, you know, whatever. Work in progress. Sakura's like, didn't I just patch you up, hubby? You did. You really did. You just only finished tending to him, and here we are again. Did I learn a lesson? I did not, and probably never will. So Kadath is lighting a few of these up. I'm going to close that door. He'll go to hospital bed. I'm going to close this door. And then we're going to be unscheduled. Good report to the south. We just have a few idiots to clear out. Oh no, they're still like marching around and stuff. I don't know what this they're actively pissed. But they're spread out due to kiting. That's going to be easy for Good to finish them off. So Nabla's bleeding is under control, and I'm gonna put high priority hauling back on so that we can like clean up the corpses before they res, because I really am not interested in having to kill them multiple times. We'll allow all for the entire map, and then everyone but Sun Tzu will be dismissed over there to go haul corpses, and I'll just burn these before we have to haul them as much as I can. I think... Oh, yep, okay. Alright. So we have 2 left here. Ross should not have opened that door, but it's fine, because flame surprise, and the door's closed. Oh, good news. This is ready for corpses again. Got that door in, or the wall in, rather. Alright, zooming all the way out. The only hostiles I see are these was... That one got shot down. I do see some reses in the river group here. The ones that got Doomsday launched are coming back. And then some that, like, straggled are back. Alright, Kadath, you are going to need medical attention. Is Sakura rescue? To get out of the lung rot? No. So, zoning. Area 1. Stay away from that. So I'll clean up the remainder once I've got a little bit more... Oh, you picked up the fight. Can I jump clear? Yes, I jump cleared it. Okay. So I want a little bit of recovery time before I pick a fight with the remaining Shamblers. So I'm not going to immediately just go fight them. And now Kadath is patched. So I know we have some holes. Oh, dang it. Where'd you even come from? For real, where did these guys... They, like, were on fire and resurrected or something? Because they're lighting my farm on fire. And I'm, like, not okay with that. Alright, I think we're good now. Minus a few double strand spots that hopefully they're putting out. Oh, can you just stop? You know, everyone here, just shoot. It's like Pulp Fiction. Alright, there we go. Now, maybe? So, again, I'm going to zoom all the way out, forbid the walls, and then unforbid the really important ones. So there's a order of operations for building. So I think it's just 2 spots. Yeah, it's just 2 spots. It's not a big deal. Who is going to doctor? I'm gonna have Nabe do it for some level ups. For some experience. No one's really, like, endangered here in terms of health. So it's not important. Dangerous assembly. Oh my god. Wait. That's like 10,000 stone. Yeah. Eat me? 10,000 stone for you. A drug addict who's neurotic? Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, obviously I'm not taking that. Good's trying to, like, get out of bed while Nabe's like, no, I'm healing you. Yeah, that was a huge structure. What size was that? 64 by 34? So for reference, that big? I mean, it's hypothetically possible given trade affordance, but like, yo, Empire, you want me to build you a new base, a decorative base? No. I'm gonna take a pass, but thanks. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Inquisitors.